Hello everyone, welcome to Stamp with Michelle Pepper, to my Wednesday lunch hour crafting. So it's the Wednesday the 9th of October and it's 1:30 in New Zealand. So welcome if you're joining me live. If you're watching me later in the replay, welcome too. So thanks for joining me today. Gonna flip you over. We are going to be playing with, let's just work. Alright, here we go. Just going to get you some of that. And it's very Is that better? Is that better? Have we got better lighting? I hope so. Okay. Alright, here we go. So we are playing today with a stamp set that is out of our mini catalogue on page 56. So it's this one here that is called Shepherd's Care. I really like this because it's got some scripture in there. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. That is in Psalms 147 verse 3. So I really like that, and also praying that you will feel the Good Shepherd's care in this season and throughout the coming year. And also this wonderful counselor, Prince of Peace, mighty God, everlasting Father. So you would think that, you know, ideally this is, I think it is meant to be a Christian stamp, a Christmas stamp set. And here, over here on the page 57, you can see the wreath that they've made, and then a tag with that beautiful ribbon. Yeah, I thought that's really cool as a Christmas decor. So that's another way, and that's a Christmas card over there. So let me show you a couple of projects today that is not necessarily for Christmas, but you can certainly make it as Christmas. But as you can see, here you go, this is our first card, and it is, I have made it in blue, which is not your traditional Christmas color. So I hope that's okay. Well, I did that intentionally so that it's not necessarily a Christmas card, although mind you, it is a fact of the matter that sometimes we do have bereavement around Christmas time, or even you know, when we've lost somebody, and it's the first Christmas, you know, so it's not necessarily a time that people want to, or where people feel festive. And so I think while we can send cards that say, hey, Merry Christmas and all that, but I think there is value in sending a card that basically acknowledge the this you know, what it meant. It's a you know, it's hard going through first season of anything, all the first milestones, first birthday, first Christmas, first New Year, you know, all those kind of thing are pretty hard for people that have bereavement. So hence I thought we could do something like that, and it's really nice and simple. So I'm hoping that, actually, what am I doing? I am missing, where is my thing? Well, I've got a few of them, so there you go. I'm going to pull this out. Alright, and then I'm going to have, so we're going to have, it's very basic design, so we just have this layer of basic white, and it's going to mat onto the Night of Navy. So all these measurements will be sent out to my email subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, you will get this. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my stamp, and I'm looking for my ink pad. Yeah, you'll get all the measurements, you know, in the email. So be sure to click on the link to subscribe to my email. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to ink this up. Now this is smoky slate, but I'm actually going to do the second generation. Okay, yeah, I wanted a much lighter look, so So that was my experiment. So just go like that, and I find it easier if I turn it the other way, because then I can space it out better. Okay, there you go. Looks pretty good. And then, now what have I got? Now all we need to do is it's very simple. This card is super simple, and when we want to make Christmas cards, so imagine if you want to make it more festive, you know, you can do definitely the red and the greens. I've just done it in blue. I'm going to use Wink of Stella to kind of just give this a bit of shine. Okay, a bit of a shimmer, because there's not much to this card. So I can afford to do, is that coming out? Just making sure that I actually have some shimmer and shine. How's that? I don't know if you can see any, but see any? Just making sure there's come. Here we go. Okay, I'm not very particular about it. I'm just giving it a shimmer. Alright, so beautiful. I mean, of course you can color it in if you want, but yeah. And then just to make sure that it is dry, because I'm going to be stamping the words on top of it, okay, and I don't want it to smudge. So I'm going to stamp, praying that you will feel the good shepherd's care. I'm going to do that in Night of Navy. Alright. I'm hoping the lighting is fine today. It's just like it's really hard to tell. Okay, I'm just going to, and this now is going to be full string, and I'm just going to go like that. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's all we need to do. Put that aside. Actually, should probably clean it to be ready for the next one. Okay, right, put that away. I need my glue. Okay, is this the glue that's not working? This might be the glue that's not working. Let me see. Okay, that's weird. Right, I'm just going to try this. Okay. Not sure if that's going to work, but let's try it. I'm going to put this on here. So I use, oh, I like to use my liquid glue. I'm a liquid glue fan. Whoopsie, oopsie, oopsie. So I'm just going to, okay. Sometimes this what happens, okay? There's no hiding anything here. This is what happens sometimes. They clunk, they get gunky, and then they don't come out. And then when you try to get them out, they just squirt out like one big whoosh, as you could see. Okay. Alright. This is so wet with glue. That's not how much I would normally put, but it is what it is today. Okay. Okay, I've got that. And then that simply goes there with our boho blue. So we've got Night of Navy and boho blue. I haven't used boho blue in a while. So we want our ribbon. This is the nice, what do we call it? Iridescent ribbon in white. So it has these little stripes and glittery. Lovely, isn't it? Now, tip for these. Now, I know I want to put it on the side, and there's a tendency to want to do it on the side, right? But actually, you can just do it anywhere. And in the middle seems to be easy to do. And then tie a bow. Radio. And then you can move it. Much easier that way than try and, you know, switch it out that way. Okay, and then that will just go on top of that, and there we have it. So we want our dimensionals. Oops. Okay. So these are the mini ones. You can get the standard ones, which is probably half the size bigger. Double the size. But I like using the minis, so I tend to use the minis. So let's try and grab all the peel the backings off. Okay, and then that simply go on here. Looks good to me. Alright, and then the inside of the card, what do I have here? I've just put in he who's a broken hearted and binds up their wounds. Okay, so with this one, shall we try and use a different, I could use that one perhaps. Wonderful counselor, I could use it just as a change. Oops, do I have, okay, I think this will do. Prince of Peace, and I might do it at the bottom. Okay, and what are we doing it in light navy? So inking it up, and I'm just going to put it at the bottom. Okay, plenty of space. Okay, and then go some nice glue, and here we go. So easy, so simple, right? But so effective. And then okay, and that will just go in here. Liquid glue is great because it means I have time to move it. Okay, let's center that. So there you go. Card number 1, except I think I should put some gems on there, don't you? Some rhinestone. Let's do some rhinestone on here. What have I got here? And I'll get a big one. Whoops. Let's get a big one. Make sure we put a big one. I think I hit one. Big one over here. And a little one right about here. And another little one right about here. Kind of like in the 3, right? In the triangle. But there you go. So there's card number 1. Okay, nice and easy. So remember, remember how I like to do things is giving you or sending you products, right? Products in hand, so that you can use the products rather than just watching me making beautiful cards. You get to make them yourself. So you'll get 2 card kits of this design, and then you'll get 2 more of the next project that we're making. So that's 4 kits altogether. This week, if you place an order, $40 or more, by Tuesday next week, which is the 15th of October. So then the Wednesday, 16th of October, I will have something else to share with you, and then that will be the project for that week. Alright, so the second is this little thing. This is, I don't know if you've seen it. Now I wanted to use the ribbon because, I'll show you, but this is the book treat box, I think it's called. So the idea for this one is, you know, obviously you can put some treats in here. You can see there's a bit more room. You can put probably about 3 of these squares, or maybe even 4. got one here, but the idea of this would be a box of labels that you can have on the ready, so that you can so that it's easy. You know, you can just you can have these on hand so that you can make your cards and then, you know, put a greetings on it. And so I'm going to show you how to put this box together. So again, minimal stamping. You know, we're just going to stamp that and we're going to color it in, and second box I'll do it in the different colors. But here, this is your kit for this one. So you need these two things. These are actually the Stampin' Up box. These all come already done. It is so cool. You need to see how this works. Okay, the box, right, the inner box, this part here, really simple to do. What you need to do is just fold along all the score lines. Okay, really simple. They've made it so simple for us and so easy box making now, and they even come with adhesive already. So alright, what's the best way? So we're going to do that. Oops, did I mess that out? Okay, right, so that's what we do. We got that and we got that. Okay, that's how easy it is. So we just need to take the adhesive backing off, fold that, and ta-da! One side done, and then the other one. This is so simple, right? You get this box, you get these, so where's the packaging? So it is like so when you get them. Alright, so right, here we go. That's the book treat boxes, and you get 10 of them. I can't remember how much it is. Show you. Okay, so that's the base, and then here is the, so we're going to just follow the fold line. So it's all pre-scored, just so simple. Now this is what happens. You get this little tag like this. Okay, so as you can see, my one here doesn't have it because I don't want it to cover. Well, I guess it doesn't, it's not too bad. And what people have done is they put magnet so that it can just snap shut, or they put Velcro dots so they can snap shut and pull away. So it comes with an adhesive, so I guess the idea is that you would just, when you're ready to close it up, you would stick it on. But it seems such a shame because then they have to peel it off, which means then, you know, you'll see a mark here, and then it's pretty much not reusable kind of thing. I don't know. So I decided to snip mine off. Okay, so I won't snip this one off just yet, just so I can show you the difference. But then there's also two adhesive strip here, and so what we need to do, so it goes on like that, okay, or it goes on like that, however you want to do it. Okay, there's no right or wrong. Take that off, and take that off. Okay, just going to okay, I'm just making sure I've centered everything, and I'm happy with it. Ta-da! It's done. There you go. Here's my box. Okay, and then what do we have? We have this label, this basic white. So that's cut to fit in there, except this is corner rounded. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it right up, okay, on the side, on this edge, and put it right up on this edge as well. Alright, and I turn it over, and then see that little bit, I'm just going to corner round it simply by using my snip. Okay, so, and I'm just following the contour of the box. Okay, so then I'm going to do the same for the bottom. So I'm going to line up on that bottom edge and line up on the side as well. So it's just right. Okay, and then just holding it down and then just following the contour. Okay, so I've got these two little things. And then now if I move it slightly in, okay, now I've got that corner round thing happening. Okay, so let's come back to this, and now we're going to stamp the stamp that. Now where do I stamp that in? I shall stamp it in black. Yep, I was going to do it in black. Here we go. Let's stamp this one out in black. So because the stamp is so much bigger than the actual ink pad surface, I find it easier to do it that way. Okay, and again I'm going to go sideways. This is quite a tight fit. Okay. So I'm just have it like that. Right, and then this one we're just going to use my Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. And let's colour it in that way. I should move this around. This is so bad. Okay, I should not play around with it. I think it's fine. Alright, okay, what have we got here? So this is the light. I'm going to go with the dark first. And I'm going to leave the headpiece. Oh, what is that colour? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Anyway. Okay. This is going to be tricky. I'm just following the contour. Actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? Okay. Just telling you. This is going to be easy. Yep. I don't actually need to do the shading because this stamp is already shaped. It's got the details already. So, oh dear. Okay, just do it right. Okay. I think I've done a bit wrong here. Oh well. Because I wanted to leave the headpiece as white, but I think I have inadvertently colour part of it in this blue, Lost Lagoon blue. Let's have a look. Okay, I think that'll do. I think I can get away with it. So I'm just leaving it nice and plain blue. Okay. And then I'm just going to put it in there. So I've left this all really nice and simple. Okay, the dotties. I do want to put the dotties on. Where is my smoky slate again, which is what we used for the other stamp. So I think it's too dark, eh? Yeah, I think I want to stamp off. Oops. Just remember to stamp off. Stamping off. Stamp off. Gosh, so easy to forget to do that. Stamp off. Stamp off. Stamp off. Okay. Happy with that? There we go. Just clean it a bit of it. And now we just glue that on. Okay. So that now is just going to go, actually I can just put it like that. Okay, here we go. So we've got the cover. Okay, you can see the two of them. And then in your kit, there will be a chocolate. Yes, I'm going to give you a chocolate square. And I'm going to give you all these label die cuts from, what is it? It is the fancy dies. I do like using something fancy dies. Okay, so just 5 of them. And obviously I can't stamp anything for you, so you will have to have a stamp set. Either you use this one, purchase this Shepherd's Care if you like it, or if you have others that you've already have, then use those. But what I'm going to show you is I'm going to use these. Right, I'm going to use, like, what have I done here? Yep, I have. So I've got this praying. Okay, I did change it, so it will be blue. So that one is going in here, I think. Can I fit it in there? Let me have a look. Yes, it barely fits, but it does fit. Let's have a look. Okay, like that. Right, there you go. Got one. Praying that you will feel good, the Good Shepherd's Care in this season and throughout the coming year. Okay, and then I'm going to do it on here as well. Okay, so I've got two labels ready to go. And then these ones are, not that. That's not that at all. Oopsie. Things going everywhere. Just double checking. Okay, and that shall go about here. Okay, that can go about here as well. Okay, so there you go. Got these already, and I think I would use the piece on earth for the small one. Okay, so I've got all these labels, so the 5 labels that can go in. Start building up your labels, and then that. Alright, I haven't cut this off. I'm going to just put that like that, and then you get your ribbon. So yeah, you can leave it intact and just leave that if you wanted it. And so the idea is it's supposed to go on top. Okay, so either cut it off as I have done there, or leave it. And right, so measuring it. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put this away before I get all inky everywhere. Okay, all these. Okay. So that's all measured up. So I've got my bow tied. So you can either put it on the front, or so yeah, you can easily just slide that off and on. So instead of creating a belly band, I think a ribbon will suffice. And the good thing about ribbon as well, it will be useful. Whereas a belly band, I don't know, what do you do with the belly band right after? So you can easily turn this around and put it on the side if that's what you prefer, or you can move it back to the front. It's a present in a box. So there you go, and that is our project number 2. So nice and short today. All right, project number 1 is the cards. And project number 2 is the box. So you'll get the box from me and the labels and thing to that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It's nice and short. Oh, I do have samples to show you. That's right, I do have a couple more samples to show you of what I've made with this stamp set. But these are the things that you'll get, okay, in your card kits when you purchase from me this week. So those are your free with purchase. Okay, there we go. Just put there. I have a couple more samples that I have taught in my my class, my Friday night class. So if you are local enough and are able to come to my card making class, you would have done that in, what are we now? October. I think we did this in August actually. Yeah, so we could have done that. Or if you are local and you want to do a workshop, you want to get a couple of friends together, and I can come to your place, or you can come to my place, or we can go to a cafe, and we can make this project if you wanted to. But yeah, it's just as an idea, alright? But it's a nice activity to do. Yeah, so I will bring all the supplies and you and your mates can have fun. Right? So yeah, so that's a card that that I've made before, and also this other one. Okay, so this is a square card, and this is a little bit of a fun fold, using the painted trees embossing folder, and then the star that is actually from this stamp set as well, which we haven't used, the star here. Okay, and then yeah, so it just, and the cool thing about this one as well, I guess, is that could be the front. Alright, so yeah, anyway, so that was just a fun fold. There you go, there we have it, some projects that I made with this stamp set, and there's plenty more that you can look up on Pinterest, and I hope you like this stamp set as much as I do, and consider buying that and have it in your stash. Alright, thank you for joining me today. So I hope you have a very good week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.